Hey guys, it's Declan from VIII Creatives. This week I just wanted to talk to you about the importance of planning your days, your weeks, and your long-term goals. It's just something that's been helping me over this past week. Just how last week I used the example of documenting versus creating if you're a small business on Instagram. So I'll start with planning your day. Planning your day is really not so complicated. It comes down to how many hours you have free and how much you think you can achieve in those hours and how much you want to achieve in those hours. I'll usually set about 10 to 15, averaging around 12 goals a day over this past week. Basically just whatever you think is achievable. And the feeling of just crossing off those goals at the end of the day or at night and just seeing you've got everything you want to get done that day makes you feel like you're really productive, and it's quite a relief, and you go to sleep that night knowing that there's nothing you forgot, and anything else that needs to get achieved this week can be achieved tomorrow, which to me is always great. I love that feeling of certainty. That brings me on to planning a week. When it comes to planning my week, I'll actually plan my days at the same time. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or whatever day I'm starting on. I'll do the 6 days after that. And you just write down the main things you want to get achieved during that week and which days you want to achieve them. And then, so let's say you have one specific goal or one or two goals for each day, Monday to Sunday, and then on the morning of each of those days or the night before, you can write anything extra that needs to be done and what day you think you'll have time to achieve it and have the energy to do so. But then the real important goals I find are the long-term ones. So I've set many long-term goals over my life. I'm glad to say I think I've achieved most of them. And the key to that is just keeping them realistic. Once again, there'll be bigger goals since you've got a longer period of time, but at the same time you don't want to try reach out high and above to the point where you think you'll give up trying to achieve that goal because it's on the verge of impossible. I'd say give yourself a period of 6 months to a year to achieve those goals, and then that just provides you some motivation with a deadline, and then you'll find your whole life, every decision you'll make, you'll think back to, will this decision help me achieve that goal? And you might even have longer term goals like 10 years, 20, 30 years, but I would not suggest worrying too much about those because as humans we grow and evolve and we change our perspectives and our opinions, and you never know, in 10 years you might not want to be where you thought you'd want to be in 10 years. So that's basically what I've been doing over the past week. Thanks to those who stuck around and are still listening. I'll catch up with you guys next Saturday. Wish you all a great weekend. Peace.